just gotta throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never gonna know where the shots are coming from. You just gotta put in a guess.
He missed with that jab. Neither fighter willing to slow down. They exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Yeah, go out there, you win this next round for me, kid. You've been coasting.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't...
Confident. You gotta take that confidence away. Go out, in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his track.
There's the bell for round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nobody home with that hook. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Straight right just misses. All-time greats Joe Louis is down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
Take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. Now don't want...
Mind back, get your focus back at that jab back.
Just up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him...
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good.
work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together.
Defense on end. Think about what you do. Good work.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
You're way better than
To the pier. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shot.
Here comes round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to block.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire.
The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. That hook was off target. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won. Hold it right there. Joe Frazier is in trouble. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that's...
Sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
You're going to let him get back in. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your...
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll...
Stop him in his tracks. You getting soft on me?
Jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
You had everything in the bag, and now you're going to let him back into it.
Eight rag. Now, don't want you to load up.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Breathe when you're stepping around.
He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart, otherwise you'll see it.
And we enter the 8th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter punch. Only catching air with that hook. Those counter punches have to. Joe Louis in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catch you.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? both trying for a knockout. You'd like to see more jabs. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, one of the all-time great heavyweights, tipping the scales at 213 pounds. He'll square off against The Rock, Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters.
I'll always go for reach. Every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight champions of all time. He's got plenty of power and one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division. The Rock, Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine.
Oh, pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. The left jab is landing at will. No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. Good defense on the right uppercut. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
You just see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could change everything in this battle. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Now, good one.
Let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not...
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that. And do what you got to do.
This. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
I'm in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots.
Again. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on it.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
Out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him off
And don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry.
And there's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
That hook just can't find the target. Good counter punching. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Just misses with that uppercut. That counter shot lands. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? And that left hook doesn't find its target. Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. You're switching off.
Doing the gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting
Focus, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on.
The end and what you do. Good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load.
You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Switch on and get your
Out. Go out there and finish him. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
The bell rings and we start the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. That counter punch caught him clean. The perfect counter lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Switched off. What's he doing? Switch on, switch on.
stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
It's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go.
The gaps will appear. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Now, I don't want you to load up.
Don't get back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's gone already. Just
get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds.
fight it out. Go out there and finish him. You were thinking, you were smart.
Worry about it. Don't worry about that round.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Think about your defense and the end of all that.
Go out there and win this next round. Get out there and switch on.
Here we go to the fourth round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Back and forth they go. And he scores with the counter. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. Caution being thrown to the wind. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You've done all your work all the way through, Cam.
I'm in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in.
Nothing in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Right, let's go out.
Into that jab and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Good man.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Shots. Be smart. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that.
Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
He's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure.
Get on the end of that jab and then just start gathering your pace.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Same again. Don't change too much. Just keep.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this.
Time for the 5th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Punch, counter punch. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take it right in the middle.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move.
Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better.
It's like about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
Put him back in his place. Get your mind back. You're
Doing the gaps will appear. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
Shots off and don't give him anything. All right? Go back out there and win this round.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there.
Go out there and finish him. Stay focused. Don't run him back into the fight. Don't...
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That jab misses. Well done with that counter shot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab misses. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Starting to make mistakes, he's switching off.
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. And good one. Safe up.
Round. It's a bad round, all right. But we don't care. Go out there and win the...
You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. You were thinking,
You were soft and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
get the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense, and they
need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your minds on the job, get back out there and win.
Man, you say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free.
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Go back and win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't.
Here we go. It's round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Alright, y'all, I just got an invite. Just got an invite, man. A whole lot of boxing going on. Y'all see what's going on. Finna get to it.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape, Terrence Bud Crawford. And he'll be Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray Leonard.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, the 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Right. We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We are expecting an all-action slugfest. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it.
God, I'm
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Both men step back for just a moment. The audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Crawford in trouble. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Showing a lot of heart.
You to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
switch on. He's coasted this fight and worked his way back into it. Now,
Let's go.
A lot of boxing. But a lot of boxing. But damn. A lot of boxing. But damn. My bad, y'all. That nigga just dropped my ass, bro. My bad about the vocal, man. I'm on what this shit called? PS, whatever the hell that shit is, that little portable motherfucker. Reflex it too, look at it. I see you. Get up on his ass. Stay up on him, Crawford. He's too tall to be trying to jab with his ass. Stay up on his ass. Get up on him, man. Working your body. You don't have them days a couple times already. My bad, y'all. That nigga just dropped my ass, bro. I done had them days a couple times. I just didn't got down execute. Stay up on them though, bro. You're not gonna win trying to jab with this dude. You got the extra reach. Ooh. I'm fighting his ass though. He fucked me up with that knockdown though. Get up on his ass, Crawford. Don't jab what they do. Look how that reach he got, man. Man, extra tall. Hit him with some pressure. Ooh. Stay away from me. He hurt you with that little shit. Gotta catch him clean, Crawford. You gotta catch him like he caught your ass. Alright, Crawford, move around. Keep working that body. Keep working that body. Trust in that body. Set him up, bro. You gotta set his ass up. Keep working on that body. Show his ass up. Check him out. I see how he moving back. Whole lot of boxing going on, y'all. I'm at work, man. I'm at the post office waiting on them to open. On my way back from Florida, man. Y'all need to get y'all one of these, what they call the PS Portal. What, I don't know what the hell it called. As soon as I got down, found out about it, I went and got me one. It's working pretty good. I did have to upgrade my hotspot though on my phone. I bought a hotspot for that thing, but I'm sending it back. I don't think it's gonna work no better than my phone. I got a better deal with just getting the hotspot on my phone. I already had a hotspot, but I got that. Goddamn motherfucker. The same amount I would have got from the little router, bro. Alright, Crawford, don't give up. Stay on his ass. Keep working that body. I'm moving all around in that motherfucker like I'm out there in the ring. Whole lot of boxing going on. Then one of my buddies, he just invited me from nowhere. He must have seen I was on there. I ain't been on in a couple of days. Drop this ass, man. A whole lot of boxing going on, man. Yeah. Talking about a whole lot of it, boy. Yeah. Drop this ass. You forgot down how big he is, boy. Whole lot of boxing going on, boy. God damn it, that motherfucker's not drop. Talking about a whole lot of it going on. What's going on? Okay. I better get up. I need to put this thing on the charger. Damn, he ain't even something going on with my controller, bro. That was a good fight. I was adjusting to him too, man. He just knocked me down a couple of times. I dazed his ass about 2 times, but I ain't got down finish his ass. That was a good fight, though. Good boxing going on, but that woke me up right there, y'all. He probably gonna send me another invite. That woke me up right there, y'all. I'm crunk now. That shit got me down. I'm in that motherfucker moving like I'm out there. I don't know how the connection looking on y'all end, man. I'm on this PlayStation. I forgot the name of the motherfucker. I'm tired. Good boxing going on, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. A whole lot of boxing going on. My boy. No way. No way. No, I like this. Like this game. I'm singing a song. It done got in my head, y'all. Talking about a whole lot of boxing going on, man. Oh yeah. All right, y'all. We got action, man. And that motherfucker Sugar Ray ain't no joke, boy. Sugar Ray is no joke.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters.
And here he is, Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for
a lot of pre-match drama, and they will... The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Back and forth they go. Punch, counter punch. Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. Hold that thought! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at us. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well done with that counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh, what a punch. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs...
And he's going to be confident.
Here we go, it's round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The courage on display here is incredible. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nope, that uppercut does not score. That counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You had everything in the bag.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
Okay, focus. Big, deep breath.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A swing and a miss with the left hook. The straight right just misses. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history book. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Right hook just missed. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. That jab's slick. So just keep him...
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Don't worry about that.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do.
Whoa, Johnny! Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford is dazed. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Oh my God, Johnny! Crawford in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
A very competitive round. Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round. Now, relax.
Time for the 5th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Beautiful counter shot. Crawford may be ready to go down. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Crawford in trouble. How are they still standing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get...
Oh my God, Johnny! Crawford is dazed. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box it.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. Whoa, wait a minute. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Didn't wait long to get back. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
They believe they're fighting
into the fight.
And there's the bell for round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford may be ready to go down. Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.